Hare Krishna Mataji.
Krishna, Kabir, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Welcome, Kabir. We'll wait for our friends to join. You're the first person to join. Hey, Kabir, can you be on video?
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Kabir. Let me open my PPT meanwhile. This is my PPT. And also, I need to open the link for reading. Hmm. Hmm. Did anybody else join, Kabir? No, right?
Yes, Mataji. There is somebody.
Oh, somebody joined? That's
Yeah.
good. Who joined? Let me see. Oh, Madhav joined. Thank you, Madhav, for joining. Can you be on video? Because nobody is there. You, Kabir, and me is there. So we encourage ourselves to do the class. Aditi is joining. That's great. We'll invite another couple of people join and then we'll start the class. Aditi, can you be on video?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Aditi is not here. She has gone for a class. I joined. She'll be joining around 7 o'clock.
Oh, no worries, no worries. What class she goes, Mataji?
She goes for gymnastic and Odissi dance.
Wow, that's
Around,
nice.
yeah, 4 days.
Gymnastic at the small age. What age is Aditi Mataji?
Mataji turned 6.
6. Okay, okay. So how many classes per week, Mataji, for gymnastic?
For gymnastic, 2 class Mataji, and for dance, 1 class. But
Oh,
another class is there.
oh, nice, Mataji. Nice. You are engaging her in so many ways. She
Yeah.
looks very thin and very tiny, and I don't know how she's doing gymnastic for her age.
Yeah, that's why she does good, Mataji, and she's aspiring to be a good gymnastics. But
Wow, that's great. Vrunda also is very much interested in gymnastic, Mataji. That's why
yeah,
I'm asking you so many questions about it.
no worries, Mataji. Anytime.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, nice. We have enough friends. We will start the class. Okay, I will share my screen. Okay. Okay. Let's do together, okay? Can we all join our hands together like this? Yes? You all need to reply me. Then I will feel encouraged. Okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Good job, Kabir.
Yes,
Let's
Mataji.
join our hands together and start singing. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitanjena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya
Krishna
Krishna Bhutale Srimate
Srimate
Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste
Namaste Saraswate
Devi
Devi
Gaurvani
Pracharine
Satyavadi
Pracharine Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda Shri
Hare
Advaita
Krishna
Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura
Hare
Bhaktavinda
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Rama
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Let's go. Okay, today's coach. Kabir will get a chance to do that because he's the one who joined first. And then Madhav. Next is Madhav. Okay, first let's Kabir read. Kabir, go ahead. Kabir, are you there? Okay, he's there. Huh? He went somewhere. Okay, Kabir, you have to unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Go ahead and read.
We are meant for enjoyment, but we are seeking enjoyment in a false place, in an illusion. Like the desert animals that run after water in a bush and eventually die of thirst. They cannot relieve their thirst with such illusionary water. Similarly, we are trying to manufacture many things to satisfy our thirst for enjoyment, but we are being baffled at every turn because material existence is an illusion. Real intelligence means to inquire, where is the reality? Where is this internal substance behind the illusion? If we can find out, we can experience real enjoyment.
Very nice. Okay,
In
next.
Los Angeles, April 28, 1973. HareKrishnaCalendar.com.
Thank you, Kabir. Now next, Madhav's turn. Madhav wants to read next. Madhav, go ahead. And then
April-
Adya will read.
April 28. We are meant for enjoyment, but we are seeking enjoyment in false place. In an illusion like the desert animals that run after water in a marriage and eventually die of thirst. They cannot relieve their thirst with such illusory water. Similarly, we are trying to manufacture many things to satisfy our thirst for enjoyment, but we are being baffled at every turn because material existence is an illusion. Real intelligence means to require where is the reality? Where is the eternal substance behind the illusion? If we can find that out, we can experience real enjoyment. Los Angeles, April 28, 1973.
Thank you, Madhav. Thank you so much. Now Adyasri will read. Adyasri, go ahead.
We are meant for enjoyment, but we are seeking enjoyment in a false place. In an illusion like the desert animals that run after water in a mirage and eventually die of thirst. They cannot relieve their thirst with such illusory water. Similarly, we are trying to manufacture many things to satisfy our thirst for enjoyment, but we are being baffled at every turn because material existence is a illusion. Reality, where is real intelligence means to acquire, where is the reality, where is the internal substance behind the illusion. If we can find that out, we can experience real enjoyment.
Thank you so much, Adya. Thank you for reading very nicely. I'm so proud of you, Adya. Okay, now who is going to explain this? Anybody would like to try to explain it? Okay, if nobody want to explain, I can explain it. Okay, so what is happening? We all want to enjoy, right? We all want to enjoy. That's why we are trying different ways to enjoy. So we are studying so that we can get good marks, and then finally we get good job. So with that salary I can settle well, I can buy big car, I can big house, and then so I can be enjoying. But then that's enjoyment is like a false enjoyment. It's not the real enjoyment. Just like an animal in the desert runs very fast seeing a shadow reflection. It's called a mirage. It means from far you think it's a water, but when you go closer, it's not a water actually. So what happens to these animals? Then they just run behind this mirage thinking that it's a real water, because desert means there is no water, right? Animals are dying for water, and from far they see, oh, there is a water, there is a water, and then run, and they don't see any water. Finally, they are dying. It's like our position also. We are thinking, oh, mummy gonna buy me this big car, then I will be very happy playing with that big car. Let me do so many good things so that mummy buys this. But then after you bought that, and in 5 10 days after that, you'll feel very bored with that. You want more, you want more. So this is the material enjoyment. Like that, even in this material world, people are trying to experiment many different things to make us feel happy. They are building, manufacturing many things, but that's not gonna make us happy. It's like a mirage in desert. What is our main thing should be happen for a for a human being is we have to inquire. We should have that real intelligence, that where is the reality, where is the eternal substance behind this illusion. If we can find out that, we can experience that, then it is a real enjoyment. Otherwise we will suffer, keep suffering again and again in this material world. Kabir, you raised your hand, you want to explain something with this?
Yes, Mataji. So, our free time. Like, our free time is like sometimes like people are like doing like a lot of things. Like, ooh, I want my free time. Now I'm gonna play my Xbox. Like those people. Or otherwise they do something for fun. But like also this is one example. Prahlad Maharaj, like he was not like playing with the others. He was telling stories because
Mm.
because he's spending his time on Krishna consciousness, and you have to use your time wisely. E-
Thank you, Kabir. Thank you so
Always
much for
use
telling
Krishna
us so many
consciousness
important
first,
things.
then you can play.
That's good. That's good. Yes, playing is also necessary for a child, but then we need to prioritize what to do first and what to do later, how much time we have to play, how much time we have to study. That is what it is needed. We are not saying that, oh, you're Krishna conscious, you should not at all play, you should always stand, read Bhagavad Gita, that's it. No, we are not saying that. We are telling you to play. You can play. This is the age that you want to play. But then you prioritize things. First, you do your all things, then you get a time, you play like that. Yes. Thank you, Kabir. Thank you so much for telling about that. So right now we are still learning about Chitraketu Maharaj's past, Vritrasura's past life, which is Chitraketu Maharaj, right? Chitraketu Maharaj got liberated and he was going in the airplane from one planet to other planet. Like he was moving around in the sky, and then he came and he saw Lord Shiva and Parvati sitting together, right? And then what happens when he sees that? Chitraketu Maharaj laughs, and then Parvati Devi gets anger. How can you laugh at us? And then she curses him to become a demon. Then immediately, as soon as Mother Sita curses, he immediately does not get any anger and he doesn't fight. Oh, how can you curse me like this? All that. He just gets very down quickly and he humbly offers his prayer, obeisances, and he says, "Please forgive me." But he doesn't say that take back my curse or anything. So he is accepting whatever mistake happened from him, but he was not intentionally laughing at Lord Shiva and Parvati. It was not intentionally. Okay, corrected by the superior. Corrections happens by superiors. It's like is never wise because it estimating the potency and quality of a Vaishnava, and especially an elevated Vaishnava, are impossible like that. So we should not take a wrong way when Vaishnavas correct us. We should always take it in a positive way. And then what happened in the story? Anybody wanted to say after that what happened? So yeah. Mother Parvati only got angry, but Lord Shiva was not at all getting any offended about it. And then Parvati cursed him to become demon, but Chitraketu Maharaj was not at all feeling any unhappy about it. So that's what the thing here we learned. And then now we will see what exactly Lord Shiva wanted to tell to Parvati about cursing Chitraketu Maharaj. Chitraketu Maharaj was not at all unhappy. He was so happy with whatever he got it, and he wants to take that punishment. Now Lord Shiva says to Parvati, having seen this all until now, we saw it like before. We learned it from Padmasaki Mataji, and Ramya Mataji taught us. Who else taught us? And Radhika Kasturi Mataji already taught us all of this. Okay, that's why I was just going through it. I did not explain in detail. Now we will see today's lesson. What is that? Lord Shiva's words to Mother Parvati. Then Lord Shiva spoke to Parvati. Have you seen the greatness of Lord Vishnu devotees? They are not interested in any kind of material happiness. They never fear any condition of life. For them, heaven, hell, or liberation are all the same. They are not interested on they are sorry, they are interested only in serving Lord Narayana. So that is what now we saw, right? How Chitraketu Maharaj was not at all feeling any bad about it. He was sorry about it and he was not saying, "Oh, why did you curse me?" He actually, Chitraketu Maharaj was very much potent to curse back to Parvati and Lord Shiva. He was having that potency, but he did not do that. He said that, "Okay, I'll accept it." So now Lord Shiva is glorifying devotees of Krishna, devotees of Vishnu, how they are always glorious. They never take anything bad. And they always accept whatever comes to them. They only wanted the service of the Lord, always. So here, even being by Vritrasura, he was serving Lord. It's all Lord's plan, right? He was always in devotion to Lord while being as a demon also. Okay, so endurance and no loss of faith in the midst of difficulty makes a devotee glorious in the eyes of everyone. So, when we are practicing Krishna consciousness, we might feel in many difficulties in our life. Sometimes we think, "Oh, all the problems are coming to me only, but Krishna is not helping." So, like this kind of doubt may come, but then when we chant every day nicely, even though hundreds of difficulties comes, we never think why Krishna did to us. We always think that that how can I surrender more to Krishna? Krishna, because of you, I should have gotten 100 punishments, but then I only got 50 punishments instead of 100 because you are there with me, because you are protecting me. That's why I was able to get only very little punishment, out of which I have to get more big punishment. So that should be our attitude, and never lose the faith on Krishna, even though how much ever we are struggling in our material or spiritual life. Always remember that Krishna is only the protection. Whatever comes to us, it's all Krishna's plan. We should always surrender at the lotus feet of Krishna. Everything will be fine. Like we will see some of the past times, those devotees who were always surrendered to Krishna. Doesn't matter what all they are suffering in the material world. Then Kolavecha Sridhar is a banana seller. He comes in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We all did these pastimes, right? When Gaur Purnima was going on, everybody presented beautiful pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is also one pastime of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Kolavecha Sridhar was a very, very great devotee. He was a very poor person. He used to sell bananas, banana leaves, and banana flower, all that things he used to sell. In Bengal, banana tree is very common. Everybody has banana tree. It is okay, like that nobody cares to buy even banana. Only few people used to buy, and then whatever money used to come, he used to use more than half of the money to worship Ganga, and whatever little bit is remaining, he used to use it for eating and other things. So he was very poor person. Everybody around him used to say, "Oh, what is your Lord giving you? You are worshipping so much, but you don't have a good dress to wear. Your dress has lot of holes. Your house has lot of holes on the roof. What is a need to worship so much, Lord? Still, he is not giving you anything." And then Sridhar says that that's okay. At least I have house. So many people who don't even have the house. Lord is very merciful, so he gave me house to stay. That's okay. My dress is having a lot of folds. I'm feeling good because lot of air is going into my body. I don't have to worry about it. It's very nice. I'm happy with that. So this kind of poor Brahmana, and he does not have anything. So when Lord was showing Mahaprakash Leela, that means he was in a mood of Lord Vishnu himself, Lord Krishna himself. So then in that mood, he was benedicting everybody who is coming in front of him. So now Lord calls Kulavacha Sridhar and asks him, "What do you want? Tell me, what do you want?" He does not ask anything. You know what is he asks? He asks, "Can you please always bless me that this little boy of you, being a Nimai, comes to me all the time and steals my bananas, argue with me, so that I can always serve you. That is what I want. I don't want anything else. Anything else. I just wanted to serve you life after life. Can you please bless me like that?" Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, "No, no, no, ask me something. I can give anything. Ask me this one, ask me that one." "No, no, Mahaprabhu. I just want this one. I just wanted to serve you always." That's why Kolavicha Sridhar is very, very great devotee. And he's been worshipped by all the devotees. Means he's like so glorious. Okay, I see some of the raised hands here. Adya, what is your question? Adya, there was any question, Adya? Uh,
No, Mataji, you're not recorded.
oh, I'm not recording the class. That's what only you wanted to tell me. Okay, fine. Thank you, Adya Shri. You should remind us every day like this. Okay, Kabir, you have any question?
Hare Krishna Mataji. I had one example. So like when I was like little, I used to
Hmm.
always run. Like I didn't like the like kurta because it was so itchy.
Hmm.
But when I was like, and I felt so hot with it. But though when I went, it like into temple, it didn't itch much.
That's nice. That's because Krishna has mercifully
Until
made
years,
away all that.
until years, then it stopped. The itching had stopped.
Hari bol, very nice, very nice.
And even though I
Another,
don't like
okay.
it, I just
Okay, Kabir, thank you so much for sharing. Now we will move on to another great devotee who is having many problems, who made him to suffer. All the other people was making him to suffer so much, but he never left Krishna. He never left Krishna's name. Who was that? Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was beaten up in all 22 marketplaces. He was like all the other Muslim soldiers were beating him, beating him, beating him. Stop chanting Hare Krishna. Stop chanting Hare Krishna.
Mataji,
Stop chanting Hare Krishna. Yes.
I know the story.
Yes, Madhav. Everybody knows. I just wanted to tell very quickly. But still, Haridas Thakur was not leaving at all. He was completely fixing his mind at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Then what happened? Whatever beatings he was getting, all the beatings were going actually to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instead of him. Because once we surrender to at the lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna will take care of everything. Whatever problem needs to come to us, he will remove it. He will remove it. Even though it looks like outside, it may look, oh, Vinita Mataji has lot of fever. She's very sick, very sick. Oh, she's not even able to sit properly. But you know what? Actually, inside of Vinita Mataji's body, no pain is there. Outside, everybody is thinking, oh, Vinita Mataji is very sick. Vinita Mataji is very sick. Like that, it happens. Like when devotee suffers, outside it may look, oh, this Mataji is suffering so much. Why is she suffering? She chants very nicely. She's a very good devotee. Why is she suffering? But inside, it's not at all a pain for them. Even if there is a pain, they were able to take it, right? That's the glorious of Krishna. Krishna will make us to be very strong in that kind of situations. Why? Because we are always surrendered to him. Even though there was a disturbance in our life, we are never getting down. We are not leaving Krishna consciousness. Oh, Krishna, you're always giving me sufferings, I will not chant you. We are not saying like that, right? We are still chanting Krishna's name. So that's the glorious thing. So here there is a letter to Upendra. What is he writing? We'll see. Regarding the harassment of our devotees, yes, it is not a new thing in the history of the world that preachers are sometimes persecuted. But at the present status of civilization, I don't think anybody will be curfewed like Lord Jesus Christ. Hiranyakashipu persecuted his own son, only 5-year-old. So the demons and the atheists are always prepared to give trouble to devotees. Sometimes the demons like Kamsas are prepared to kill the god. Even during Lord Chaitanya's time, Haridas Thakur was also persecuted and put into jail. Not only that, he was whipped in 21 marketplace, but still the demons could not come out successful in subduing down Hare Krishna movement. So do not be worried about this. Know about your business. Krishna will give you all help. Rest assured. Simply stick to your work seriously and sincerely. So this is what we have to see. Like whatever it is happening, whatever problem may come in our life, our duty is to chant our minimum rounds, do our minimum things. That's it. Krishna will take care of other things. We don't have to worry about much things. Like so recently there was an attack. The terrorist bad people were attacking Hindus because they are Hindus. They don't follow Muslims religion, so they were attacking, right? But this is all the demonic mentality. They always attack. There are demons always, not only now. See, like Srila Prabhupada is saying, it is happening from years. Okay, it's okay. Our duty is to surrender to Krishna. Even though somebody might have harm us, then it is not gonna harm you internally. Maybe outside it may look, but Krishna is always protecting us. The same case with Prahlad Maharaj, right? Prahlad Maharaj never said, oh, you are all pinching me, you are all beating me, you are all putting me under the elephant, you are all poking me, you put me under the snakes. Oh, I will stop chanting. Why should I take so much of hard struggle? Because you are all irritating me, I will stop Hare Krishna, I will stop Narayana, and then I'll go and play. He never said like that. whatever trouble might come, still he was taking the name of Narayana. And Narayana himself has appeared as half man, half lion, and killed Hiranyakashipu. And then he blessed Prahlad Maharaj, right? He hugged Prahlad Maharaj. So that is how our devotion should be there. That's how the glorious devotees are. Devotees take hundreds of troubles but never leave Krishna. That is the glory of devotee, and we should follow in their footsteps. Sometimes the trouble comes to us. Yes, there are hundreds of troubles because this is material world is full of problems. How can we always be surrendered to Krishna? By listening about these glorious devotees. Then we get, oh, look how Prahlad Maharaj did. Look how Kulavecha Sridhar did. Look how Haridas Thakur did. Why not I? I should also follow like them. Like that, we develop the taste of love for Krishna. And the final pastime that we are going to see how devotees never think about punishment, even but they only wanted the service of the Lord. Like we see Jagai and Madai pastime. Sorry, Jaya and Vijaya pastime. Jaya and Vijaya were the doorkeepers of Vaikunta. All these four Kumaras comes and then Jaya and Vijay stops them. You should not be go on because you are not allowed. But then four Kumaras curses them. Why did you stop them? Why? Because we are Brahmanas, you are stopping us, so we curse you. So now Lord Vishnu cannot even remove this curse back because that's a curse of Brahmanas. So Lord Vishnu says, I will give you two options to Jaya and Vijaya. Like you can take how many births? Seven births, right? Is that right? Yeah. First birth is to take seven births. You can take seven births as a devotee and come back to me. Or you can take three births as demons and then you can come back to me. So these devotees, Jaya and Vijaya, they did not bother to become a demons because they wanted to go back close early to Krishna. That's why they took three births as a demons and they came and they fought with Lord Vishnu's forms and then they went back to him again. So that's the greatness of devotees. Jaya and Vijay never thought, oh, why should I become a demon and be like that? I can be a devotee and do seven lifetimes and then I can go. But he never thought like that. They just wanted to be closer to him. They don't mind if they get punishment more, right? How glorious they are. How glorious. Like Chitraketu Maharaj, right? Same like Chitraketu Maharaj. He never thought, oh, what will happen to me? No, fine. Lord is there. Because Mother Parvati has cursed him like that, he was able to go closer to Krishna very quickly. So that's the same Chitraketu later appeared in the sacrifice of Twista as the demon Vritrasura. It was actually the Supreme Lord's plan that inspired Mother Parvati to curse Chitraketu so that within one lifetime as a demon, Chitraketu could nullify all his past karma, including the slight tinge of pride, and go back to loving company of the Lord. So that's what the main plan of the Lord. We should understand the plan of the Lord. If something sometimes happens against to our plan, maybe I thought, okay, I wanted to go today to Dallas. But Krishna did not let me to go to Dallas. Something happened. Then it's okay. Maybe there is another plan for me. Maybe Krishna is making another plan that where I can visit again Dallas, right? I should not be very sad. Why, Krishna? Why did you change my plan? I wanted to go and you did not let me go. Should not feel like that. Krishna will let us go when it is really we are blessed to, like we are we really wanted that association. Krishna will definitely give us like that, right? So this is the story for today. Did you all like it or no?
Yes, Mata.
What do you all learned from today? One point that you learned from today. Everybody can speak. Okay, Kabir, one point only. Quickly you have to say. You should not take longer time.
That like when you like do something and you cannot do it, it's Krishna's plan always. And also everything takes time. Also success. But when you believe when you can do it, then you will do it.
Good. Okay, Ivan, what did you like one point?
Mataji, I like the point of
Okay. You want to take time? Let's everybody say something and you listen to everybody and tell me what did you like, okay? Is that okay, Ivan? Okay. Now
Yes.
let's go to Adyasri. Adyasri, what did you like? What did you learn from today's class? Okay, Adyasri want to take time. Madhav, what did you like from today's class? Madhav? Go ahead, Madhav. Unmute yourself. You raised your hand.
Whenever people do bad to us,
Mm.
don't like lose faith in Krishna. You could just chant Krishna all the time.
Very nice. Never lose faith in Krishna. Always surrender ourselves to Krishna. Whatever it is, Krishna will take care. Thank you, Madhav. Raghav. Raghav and Prahalad, what did you learn?
Mataji, we learned that if Krishna changes your plan, sometimes you can just accept it. Maybe there's something else for you.
Yes, that's also another thing we learned, that Krishna changes the plan, but then Krishna has a better plan, like how Chitraketu Maharaj, right? He was about to go, but then he had stopped and he became a demon, but then he got very easy way to go faster to Krishna, right? And that's nice. Thank you, Raghav. Anybody else wanted to share? Livan, what do you like and what did you learn?
So once my mom was she was going to go on a trip, but it got cancelled. But it was a good thing because then she learned that the people who went on that trip, the plane crashed. So turns out that it was a good thing, and then her flight
Thank
got
you,
delayed.
Livan. Thank you so much for sharing that. See, look how Krishna saves us, right? So true. Thank you, Livan. Thank you for sharing your personal experience. All glories to your parents that, they are doing so much nice services. So that's why Krishna protected them. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else wanted to share any more point that they liked? Now, Ivan, you want to try what we learned?
Mataji, I think I liked I liked when Krishna when like if we can't go like
Okay,
somewhere and and uh, and and we feel bad, we can make our feelings feel, we can change our feelings.
Yeah. See, what we learned from today's class is whatever it happens, even though there is a struggles in our life, but we should never leave Krishna. We should not think, oh, always I'm in trouble. Krishna is not helping me. Let me leave Krishna consciousness. You should not be like that. Whatever trouble comes, whatever happens, we should always have faith in Krishna, continue our devotion. That's when we will become shining star, right? Okay, Adyashri, what do you want to share? Everybody should share one point, at least something. What pastime we saw? At least you tell me something. What story? What pastimes? How? What all stories we saw today? At least one story. You tell me the name of the story that we learned.
What story?
Chikraketu.
Chitraketu story only. What else I taught?
Even though he got the curse,
Hmm.
he just accepted it.
He accepted it, yes. Even sometimes we might also get scoldings from our parents, teachers. So we should just humbly accept it. They are not just don't want it to, tell, oh, Adya, you're doing mistake, you're doing mistake. Why will mama say like so many times? Until and unless you really did a mistake, that's why she's saying. So we should not get angry on anybody. We should accept if they are correcting us and then we try to correct ourselves. Thank you so much. Isha, Vikram, and Kasi, do you want to speak anything? We learn from everybody. Okay, Isha, Vikram, and Kasi? Yes. What did you learn from today's class? Three of you.
From the Haridas Thakur, the favorite part of my favorite, the favorite part of my class is that we should be humble, and then Krishna will always help us when he'll need us.
Yes, thank you so much, Isha. Vikram, do you want to say something? Kashi, do you want to say something?
I was gonna say the same thing. Just
Same thing?
you have to
Okay,
be
fine.
humble and Krishna.
Okay. Yesterday there was appearance of Gadadhar. When we say Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara, right? His appearance was there. He's none other than the incarnation of Srimati Radharani. Who did not speak at all can read this one. Who did not speak today? I don't know. Who is this KP? Who is that KP? Who is the KP? Okay, fine. If they're not unmuting. Okay. Isha, do you want to read this?
You read a little bit.
This
Okay.
one, this one. Yeah, this quote.
Appearance date of Srila Gadadhar Pandita. Sri Gadadhara Pandita is none other than Srimati Radharani, the ocean of devotion. So on his appearance day, we can pray at his lotus feet. He bestows his mercy upon us, destroys all the impurities of our hearts, and gives us pure devotional service.
Yeah, so yesterday was his appearance day. That's okay. Yesterday we finished it, but next time, whenever it comes, what we have our pray, because he's none other than Radharani. So we pray to Gadadhar Pandit that please remove all my impurities and purify me so that I can surrender myself to Krishna. So that should be our goal. So we will read about him something, okay? Okay, here is a reading about it. We all take turns and we read. Okay, it has been long days that we are not reading. Okay, who wants to go first? Isha, go ahead. Go ahead, Isha.
Gadadhar was the constant companion of Mahaprabhu from the time of their childhood. His father's name was Sri Madhva Mishra,
Mishra.
and his mother's name Sri Ratnavati Devi. They lived very near the house of Sri Jagannatha Mishra in Mayapur.
Navati.
Ratnavati Devi thought of Sachidev as her own sister and always used to visit her. During their childhood, Sri Gaurahari and Gadadhara would play together, sometimes at Mahaprabhu's house and sometimes at Gadadhara's school.
They both, you can read until here.
They both studied together in at the same school. Gadadhara was a few years younger than Nimai. Nimai couldn't remain without Gadadhara even
For a moment.
for a moment. And Gadadhara likewise couldn't stand to celebrate
to be
Separate.
separated
to be
from the mind. Thank you. Thank you, Isha, Vikram, and Kasi for reading that. Now, who is going to read next? Adya, go ahead.
Mataji,
This one in Gaur Ganesh Deepika. Gaur Ganesh Deepika.
in the Gaur Gandosha
Deepika.
Ganadesha Deepika, it is described that person who in Vajra was the daughter of Sri Varsha Banu Raja named Srimati Radharani is now celebrated as Sri Gadadhar Pandita. Srila Swarupa Damodara has written in his diary.
Yeah, you can skip that. You can skip that. See here, you can read. See, Shri Vasudeva
Deva
Gosha.
Gosha Thakur has also written.
Oh, this is all. I don't think so. You can read this. You can read from here. Lord Gaur Sundara.
Lord Gaur Sundara, who is beyond the preview of the scriptures, beyond the entire Brahman and above even the Vedas can never be known by the atheist whose intelligence is done.
Thank you, Adya. Thank you so much. Who wants to take now next turn? Isha done. Ivan?
Yes, Mataji.
See, read from here. Lord Nityananda.
Lord Nityananda is his eternal self.
Eternal.
Oh, eternal self. Lord Chaitanya is Lord Govinda himself, and Pandita Gadadhar is none other than Sri Radha. The divine couple who are present in Sri Chaitanya are a well of Rasa Advaita Acharya. Sad Avasya has prayed for his descent.
His descent. Okay.
Within he is blackish but of a golden hue. Without the beneficence of the divine couple, thus Vasudeva Gosa sings of the beauty of his divine couple. Sri Gora Gadhara is in whose worship he has been completely subjugated. He prays that he will desire to serve them birth after birth.
Thank you, Ivan. So, what are we learning here? We are seeing that Gadadhar is none other than Radharani himself. And Radharani always wanted to stay beside Krishna, right? It was not possible when they were Radha as Krishna, and especially when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thought that he will come into this material world. I mean, Lord Krishna thought that he will come to this material world as Lord Chaitanya. She also wanted to take part of that. But then she don't want it to be in female body because Lord Chaitanya cannot be associated with the female body, and she wants to be in a male body so that she is completely always with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that's why she took a form of Gadadhar. And she was always with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from the childhood till the end. That's what Gadadhar, and that's why they are called Sri Gaura Gadadhara. They are always together. Anybody else wanted to read? Everybody needs to take turns, okay? Please, Raghav, go ahead.
भाव मुद्रा कहान न जाए गदाधर प्राण नाच नम होइला जाए पंडित कृपा प्रसाद लेहान न जाए गदाय गौरंगा खरी सर्वलोक गाय. The emotions and expressions of Pandita Gadadhara are not possible to describe. Another name of Lord Gauranga is the Lord of the life of Gadadhara. Who can understand what mercy has been bestowed upon him? Their glories are sung by everyone as Gadai Gauranga. During the time when Sri Ishwara Puri was present for a few months in Navadvipa at the house of Sri Gopinath Acharya, he taught Gadadhara from his book he had composed, Sri Krishna Leelamrita. Gadadhara was from his very childhood very serene, patient, calm, quiet, fond of solitude, and very renowned. Nimai Pandit, during the time of his precious youth, would ask his fellow students meaningless, fallacious questions in logic. Pandit, Gadadhara, however, was not especially fond of this pastime, and therefore he sometimes used to remain some distance from Nimai. But Nimai wouldn't allow him to get away. He would tell him, Gadadhara, in a very short time, I will become such a Vaishnava that Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva themselves will come to my door.
Thank you, Prahalad. Is Raghav there? Want to read?
Yeah, Mataji.
Go ahead, Raghav. Shri Gadadhar Pandit.
Gadadhara from his very childhood,
No. This one. Shri Gadadhar Pandit was very affectionate towards Mukundatta.
Sri Gadadhara Pandit was very affectionate towards Mukundatta. Whenever any Vaishnava came to Navadvip, Mukunda would inform Gadadhara, and then they would both go to have darshana. One time, Pundarika Vidyanidhi came from Katagram to Navadvip, and Mukunda invited Gadadhara to come along and meet him. Gadadhara was very excited to meet such a Vaishnava, and thus the two of them happily sat out together to take advantage of the sadhu sangha with the famous Pundarika Vidyanidhi.
Thank you. Now, who else is there? Madhav, go ahead. However, from there, wait, let me pull it up, okay? So it's easy for you. See from here. However,
when Gadadhara saw the
Pundarika Vidyanidhi
well and
acted like a
wealthy materialist, he lost whatever reverence he had previously felt even before speaking with him. Gadadhara thought to himself, how can I, Vaishnava, look and act as if he was so addicted to sense enjoyment? However, Mukunda knew the real character of Pundarika Vidyanidhi, and he could also sense the doubts in the mind of Gadadhara Pandit. Thus, he recited some shlokas from the Srimad Bhagavatam in very sweet voice. When Pundarika and Vidyanidhi heard his beautiful recitation, of these shlokas in a fit of ecstasy, he began to cry while calling Krishna, Krishna, Gadadhara, now and finally fainted dead away on the floor. Chaitanya Bhagavat Vandalila 7.78.79.
Thank you, Madhav. So here we can see that Mukunda is a very dear to Gadadhar. And then whenever Mukunda knows that there is some new people, new Vaishnava coming, Gadadhar and Mukunda used to go together and welcome. That is like Pundarika Vidyanidhi, who is none other than Vrishabhanu in Radha and Krishna Leela, who is none other than father of Radharani. So he comes as Pundarika Vidyanidhi in the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela. And then he is the one who comes in a very beautiful dress. You can see here in this picture. I think, oh, they did not show here. Huh? I thought they showed it. Okay, fine. If there is a picture, oh, there is no picture. Okay, I will find it. I'll try to share that. He looks very rich person, like a rich person, and then he's like so much dressed with so many ornaments and stuff like that. And because Gadadhar thinks that, oh, Vaishnava means he should be very humble, meek clothes and simple clothes, simple dressing. Why did Pundarika Vidyanidhi dress like that? He's not a great devotee like that, he thinks. But Gadadhar is very smart in reading mind of Mukunda. Mukunda was very smart in reading the mind of Gadadhar and Pundarika Vidyanidhi. Everybody would is able to. And he knows that. Mukunda knows that Pundarika is very great devotee. So what does Mukunda do? Mukunda sings very beautiful Bhagavatam verses. Immediately, Pundarika Vidyanidhi, he remembers Krishna and he says, Krishna, 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 and he falls down. Seeing the great devotion of Pundarika Vidyanidhi, Gadadhar Pandit thinks that he did a big offense, and then he asks forgiveness, and he finally decides that Gadadhar, he wants to take initiation from Pundarika Vidyanidhi to get rid of that offense. We'll see that in reading. Who wants to go next? Kabir, go ahead. Kabir, go ahead. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Okay. So,
This one.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, upon going to Gaya Dham, first began to manifest Krishna's prema. There he intact the pastime
Enacted. That is enacted.
enacted pastime of accepting the shelter of Sri Ishvarapuri. After returning to his house, he began to exhibit a new life.
Oh, Panjastuna.
Day and night he floated in the ocean of love of Krishna. Gadadhara, upon seeing the Lord showering of tears in love for Krishna, also began to cry in ecstatic love. From this time, Gadadhara Pandita was always at Mahaprabhu's side. One day, Sri Gadadhara brought some pan to Sri Gauranga, who, in an exuberance of emotion, asked him, Gadadhara, where is that beautiful blackish boy who's dressed in yellow garments? After asking this, he began to shed tears. Gadadhara could not immediately think of what to say. He finally respectfully suggested, he is in your heart. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu began to tear at his chest with his nails, but Gadadhara quickly grabbed his hands. Prabhu said to him, Gadadhara, let go of my hands. I cannot remain a moment more saying Krishna.
Okay, thank you. You can stop there. Anybody would like to take turn for reading who did not get a chance? Okay, Param joined. Hari bol, Param. Read. Gadadhara replied from here.
Gadadhara,
Wait, from here. Gadadhara replied.
okay, Gadadhara replied, just to be a little patient and calm yourself, Krishna will come anytime now, any minute now. Hearing this, Mahaprabhu became somewhat composed. Sachimata heard all this from a distance and then came running late. Being very pleased with Gadadhar, she declared, though he is just a boy, he is very intelligent. I'm frightened to go before my son when he is in these moods. But Gadadhar has very clearly pacified him. Sachimata cleverly pacified him. Sachimata told Gadadhara, you must please remain with Nimai always. If you stay with him, I won't have to worry.
Thank you, Param. Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to take a turn and did not get a chance to read about Gadadhar? It's very important to read about Gadadhar. You get love of Krishna if you read about him. Okay, Raghav did, Kabir did, Madhav did. Ivan, did you read? Ivan?
No, Mataji.
Come on, read, Ivan. You want Krishna's love, right? You need to read. Read about Gadadhar. Then Gadadhar will give you Krishna's love. Go, read. One day.
One day, Sri Gadadhar, having heard that Mahaprabhu will speak Krishna Katha at
Shuklambara. Shuklambara.
Shuklambara Brahmachari's house, went there and sat down inside. Meanwhile, Mahaprabhu arrived outside on the veranda and began to speak about Krishna to an audience of devotees there. Gadadhar Prabhu listened from within the house. Soon Mahaprabhu became totally absorbed in the ecstasy Krishna Prema, which quickly spread to the assembly of devotees. For some time, they continued to taste the mellows of love of Krishna together and then becalmed themselves.
Thank you. See how they're always Gadadhar's mind is about Krishna, about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is he doing? So he knows that, oh, now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will become in ecstasy. He needs to be beside him. So he's like that, always thinking about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anybody who missed to read and wanted to read about him, I'm ready to give chance to them. Okay, Adya, not Adya, Aditi. Aditi back? Okay, if Aditi is...
Yes, Mataji, she is back.
Okay, you can read, Aditi. You can just read this small passage, okay? I think this will end here. Yeah, until here.
Listen. Read it. Gadadhar.
Gadadhar,
However, what is that? Couldn't restrain his ecstasy.
restrain his ecstasy.
With his head bowed down,
He continued
to say, cry very loudly. Hearing his pitiful sobbing, Mahaprabhu inquired, who is crying within the room?
Who is crying in the room?
Suklambara, Brahmachari replied, you are Gadadhar. Mahaprabhu exclaimed, Gadadhar. Then
You are so
pious
and
virtuous,
virtuous. Saying your very
childhood.
Childhood. You
Were
were so
devoted
devoted to Krishna. My life has been
wasted
wasted
full stop, due to my
due to my
previous
previous
evil activities.
evil activities.
I
I can't
get
I can't not get the
association
association of Lord of my life,
Sri Krishna.
Sri Krishna.
So thank you so much, Mataji, right?
Thank you, Krishna.
Thank you so much, Aditi. Thank you. Thank you for joining the call. I'm so proud of you. Okay, now I'll just read until here. Saying this, Prabhu embraced Gadadhar in great love. When Mahaprabhu began his pastimes in Navadvip, Gadadhar was the chief companion. Radha Krishna of Raja are now sporting on the bank of Ganges as uh, Ga- Gad- Gadai Gauranga. And the cowherd boyfriends of Raja are assisting in the pastimes of Kirtana. So now Gadadhar and Gauranga are just wandering in this Navadvipa. Like just like in Radha Krishna pastimes in Vrajadam, how Radha and Krishna were wandering, like that, here we can see Gauranga and Gadadhar is wandering along and they are singing Krishna's names like that. So there is lot to know about Gadadhar Pandit. If you wanted to read, you all can finish this reading and you will be bestowed of all Krishna's love. Okay, there are some bhajans also. I think you can skip the bhajan and then you can read. I can share the link in the group if you guys wanted to read. And thank you so much for staying back for reading and listening very attentively the class. I'm so proud of all of you. Let's all offer our obeisances to Krishna and the devotees. Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhubhyesh patitranam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Asut ki jai. All little kids ki jai. Hari Hari Gauranga. Let's close the call. We meet
Hare
tomorrow.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.